Hello crafty friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is Craftspiration Collaboration Day, Christmas in July 2026, and Leslie and Pico and myself are co-collaborators, and we are being joined by some of our paper sisters. I'm super excited. Let's get into what I have for you today. Okay, well, if you are here, thank you so much for joining. And this whole month, we are coming back every Sunday with Christmas in July crafts, and hope they are inspiring and will inspire you. And what I was inspired to make today was a, you'll see, an envelope and a folio. And um, everyone loves Happy Mail. I know I do. And if you love to send Happy Mail, these are some really fun little ways to go to send a friend or a loved one or friend, coworker. Doesn't matter. But if there's somebody that you want to make something for, these can be super fun to make, and they are kind of quick. And so let's get into the goodies that are in these today. Okay, let's get in here. Let's get this situated. Okay, so I have a envelope that I have used a Christmas paper, a pink Christmas, and this is a page from one of the Decorate Your Life paper collections, and I have gotten a beautiful Happy Mail from Gina Loves to Craft, and she sent me some beautiful papers, and this was in there, so I made this envelope. And I have used a digital from my paper collection and found this Christmas cupcake, and I've used fussy cut, used stickles, and then I found a Jaded Blossom stamp set in my stash. This one here. And I have stamped. And Gina sent me some stamps, and I did the celebrate with those. And then this is part of the Jaded Blossom stamp set. I've used some blue stickles. Get a little bit of bling there. And then she had sent me 2 pages of this one, so I fussy cut the snowman to put him on the back of the envelope. I've stamped the bistro here in the coffee shop. And so this could be fun if you want to send a Happy Mail. I've got best wishes, job a great Christmas. I've used some of the paper on the inside of the envelope there on the flap. And then I have made 2 cards. And then this was also Decorate Your Life papers. And so this really cute, oh my goodness, my hair. This really cute, looks like it could be a hot cocoa or a mocha latte. If you're me, it's a mocha latte. And there is the snowman. I cut him out on another page and popped him up. I've stamped the Miss You, and I just thought it was different to add it on top of the floral background, which looks like a Christmas flower to me. It could be fall, but I thought it went good with the darker tones in the background. And then you open it up, and I have added a pocket. You could put a picture on this side, and then I have just added some Happy Mail, little cut aparts, and just to give you an idea. Okay, and then this one here, excuse me, I had first cut, this was an 11 by 8 sheet, and I cut it to a I believe 6. Here. Yes. So that is 6. And then it is 4 1/8, right? And so I did the inset of the printed on top of the flowered paper. And just like the other one, you open it up, you could put some pictures here, and then here is some cut aparts on this side with a pocket, just some pieces to represent some happy mail. That's from my stash. Okay, and it's really fun to use your own paper and make your own envelopes. So that was the idea behind this. And so you could send some happy mail, or you could make a smaller envelope for this one here. But anyway, there is plenty of room to send both of those in there. And then here we have this folio. I have used a digital for my collection that had this paper doll, and the background paper is from a Christmas in July digital collection that was in my stash, not Decorate Your Life. But anyway, here's the paper dolls. They're pixie dust design is the dolls. And the paper is Shabby Art Boutique. And this flower is a fussy cut from another collection. This mason jar is actually a Lily Fee the Paper Crafter. Lily Fee the Paper Witch. Anyway, I will try to remember to link her below. And so here we go here. I've used magnets. And then I was just goofing around, but I have some of these fussy cuts here that were from a collection, and my printer was giving me issues, so just ignore that. Everything else printed okay, but so if you wanted to send a couple of gift cards, this flap on this side is a tuck, and you could pop something in there. And then inside here was, with the digital collection, a bunch of pockets for a scrapbook. And so the fussy cuts actually worked out great. So here's one little fussy cut pocket that I created from the collection that came with it. They all I had to do was fussy cut them out and do the folds. And there's just paper to represent that. And then these little pop-ups are just goofy, but anyway, here is this side here. And you could even write on the lines. There's some little tags. And then this is one of the corner pockets that I just made this little pop out. And this side you could do a tuck. We have this here that opens up. It's another little pocket. And then we have this tag here that I've made. And it's a scrapbook page, so the pages are like lined paper, but I don't know, the printer was not printing them well. So I will have to do a check on my printer. And then this one is here. And so what I did with the pocket is I just folded it to fit inside the 3/8 inch spine on each side. And then they fold in like so. This comes in, that closes like so. And then there's the magnets that I have that are holding it closed. I've used hologram paper craft or paper cardstock on the inside for the additional matting. And since it's Christmas in July, I thought it was like a ray of sun. All right, crafty friends, thank you so much for joining us today. And head over below. You can head over to Leslie's channel. And if you like, I would love it if you would go below and tap on those links. And you will find our paper sisters that are joining us. They are not posting every Sunday, but I would love it if you would go and check out everyone's channels. Have a awesome day, and I will see you next time. This is Denise AbateSmith. I'm Treasures of a Crafty Mind, and this is what my crafty mind came up to for today's Craftspiration Collaboration Day, Christmas in July 2026. All right, bye for now.